Hi, today we are going to learn how to make the puff stitch. It's not difficult, it's a stitch that is incomplete. Now we are going to see how we can make it. We start by making our 10 chains. Plus 3 chains that count as a double stitch. Now we start by making one double crochet and a chain, and now we start working the puff stitch. Now we yarn over, we insert our hook into the stitch, into the chain in this case. We bring forth the yarn, we yarn over, and we work just the first 2 loops. Now we yarn over again. In the same point we insert again the crochet hook, we bring forth the yarn and we yarn over, and again we work the first 2 stitches. The rest of the stitches are on my hook. Once again yarn over, we insert in the same point the hook, we bring forth the yarn, we yarn over, and we work the first 2 stitches. Now we yarn over again and we work both all the loops together, and this is our puff stitch. Again I make a chain. In the second I insert my hook in the second chain, the second stitch. I bring forth the yarn over, and work the first 2 loops. I yarn over again. In the same point I insert my hook, I bring forth the yarn, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 loops. The rest are on my hook, and the third time we make with 3 stitches together. You can also make 4, 5 or 6, depends on the project you are working for, the pattern you are working for. Now I yarn over, I insert for the 3rd time my hook into the stitch, or the chain in this case. I bring forth the yarn, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 stitches. Now I yarn over once again, and this time I work all loops together. This is 3. We can also, as I've said, do with 4 or 5 stitches together. Now I made my chain, I insert the hook in the chain, in the stitch, I bring forth the yarn. This time we will try to make it 4 stitches. Now once I yarn over and I pass the yarn through the first 2 loops. I yarn over again, I insert in the same point my hook, I take and bring forth the yarn, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 loops, the rest are on my hook. Third time I yarn over, I insert in the same point my hook, I take and bring forth the yarn, and I yarn over again, and I work the first 2 stitches. Now the 4th time I yarn over in the same point, I insert my hook, I take the yarn that's behind, I bring it forth, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 stitches. The first 2 loops. Now I yarn over once more, and I work all loops together. As you can see, this is bigger. Now we try to make it by 5 stitches. Okay, I make my chain, I yarn over and insert my hook into the chain, in the stitch, I bring forth my yarn, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 loops. Again I yarn over, I insert into the same point the hook, I bring forth the yarn, I yarn over and work the first 2 loops. The 3rd time I yarn over, I insert my hook in the same point, I bring forth the yarn that's behind, I yarn over, and I work the first 2 loops. The 4th time I yarn over, I insert the hook and bring forth my yarn, and I yarn over and I work the first 2 loops. The rest are on my hook. I yarn over, and this is the 5th time we are going to make 5 stitches. I insert my hook and bring forth my yarn. Now I yarn over and work my first 2 loops. Now I yarn over a last time and I work all loops together. Here it is. As you can see, each time becomes bigger, this stitch. You can see the difference. We can make a chain and close at the end with a double crochet, and that's it. It's not difficult. Thank you for being with me. Till next time, bye.